Oh, I got you. I beat you here. I got you right here. Oh,
Sucker!
your left. Oh, shit. That's the hand that he...
I have figured out some stuff, and that'll be evident. I think it'll be evident when people see me compete this time. I think that people will look at me and be like, yeah, if that guy had pulled Levan last time, might have been a different story. Last time when I pulled Levan, I was like 260, 65. You know, I was doing everything I could. But you know what? Like sometimes things don't work exactly the way you want them to, and your body just doesn't do what the mind wishes. A lot of lessons, a lot of changes have happened in my life since Levan.
Well, there you have it, guys. Devon himself says that he tried to get as big as possible to face Levan. It's just that things didn't work out that way. However, he spent a lot of time with Brian Shaw, and the joke that was going around was that Brian Shaw was going to help Devon get big. But turns out that actually wasn't a joke. Devon says in this clip that he's learned a lot of lessons, and I think some of those lessons are things that Brian Shaw has taught him about getting big. And as he's saying, when they see him pull Genadi, people are going to say, you know what, that guy might have had a shot against Levan. As I said in my last video, I think Devon's just going to be way too overpowered. Genadi's not going to be able to do anything, guys. He's not. If Devon comes in legitimately at 305 and he's as strong as he says he is, no shot for Genadi. I don't care if they're in Georgia. I don't care how many times Genadi said, "Oh, Bana." I don't care. It's going to be worse than how Michael beat him. I don't even think Devon's not even going to get that close to his side. Genadi won't even get him to the pin pad. Like, in terms of closeness, he won't get him that close to the pin pad. It's going to be the opposite. It's either going to be center, or Devon is going to have Genadi defending, toying with him, and he's going to pin him. And do I think this version? I mean, we don't know. We don't know, because it is telling that Devon tried to get big for Levan. There was a point in time when he did say it's not all about the size; it's about the quality, which is true to an extent. But size does matter, especially in this high level of competition. Just a personal anecdote in my life. I've been arm wrestling amateurly. When I say amateur, I've never actually arm wrestled on an arm wrestling table. I hope to buy one someday. But I've arm wrestled people, on a table, or, that's basically it, on a table, or the bed of my truck. I don't know. But I will say, there was a time when I weighed 30 pounds heavier than I do now, okay? And before that time, see, that weight was put on because I was going back to school and I stopped working out. I just didn't have time. And so I gained 20 pounds. So for a year straight, almost, I didn't work out. But whenever I would arm wrestle my friends who don't necessarily know what they're doing, I was pretty solid. I could hold them in the center, finish them with ease. I've lost 30 pounds intentionally because when I do start arm wrestling professionally, I want to go into a certain weight class. And even though I am working out now and I have gotten stronger, what's crazy is that I'm stronger than I was then, but beating people doesn't seem as easy to me. I can still do it, but I think all that weight loss has affected some things. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought you stop working out and you're stronger, but then when you are working out, you're not as strong. I mean, I don't know. On that arm wrestling tip, maybe I'm doing something wrong here. This could also be part of some mind games. I mean, one of the people I arm wrestle, he started working out too, and at that time he wasn't. So maybe that has something to do with it. But I do have another friend that I arm wrestled, and didn't seem as easy. But who knows? This could all just be in my head. It's also possible too that I'm sore or not in my best shape because I've been working out so much. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to go on about myself. The point is, I think Devon is just too much for Genadi. He's too much. Can this version that we're going to see beat Levan that he lost to twice? We won't know till we see it. But let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Do you think Devon's actually 305? Do you think he's bigger than 305? Do you think he's 290? Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, Arm Wrestling Voiceovers. Thank y'all for your time. Peace out.